is that, who's that, Tony Montana, or is it Dieter Azam?
Mate, I don't know who you're on about, mate. I'll just give you a friendly piece of warning.
Yeah, go for it.
At the end of the day, mate, you're posting lies on Facebook.
Well, what are the lies? What are the lies, Dieter?
At the end of the day, I don't need to dismiss it.
No. If you're going to say I'm lying, go ahead, crack on. What lies am I telling?
Listen to me.
What lies am I telling, my friend?
Listen to me. I don't need to know. I'm not threatening you.
You don't need to know? Oh, so you don't know?
Excuse me, mate.
So sorry, you don't know. So you're telling me that I'm spreading lies, but you don't actually know.
Listen, you listen to me. You can do whatever you want, mate. Yeah?
What's that?
You're not gonna get. You can record me. You can do what you want.
Record you? How can I record you? What are you talking about?
If you want to record me, you're more than welcome, mate. At the end of the day, I'm not doing anything illegal. At the end of the day,
So you've just messaged me saying you're a rat. Listen, Tony Montana. Tony Montana, listen a second. So you've just messaged me saying you're a rat. You're saying that I've lied. What have I lied about? Tell me what I've lied about. What's that? 15 years, did you just say? What did you just say?
I said 15 newspaper didn't believe you through London.
The newspaper?
Yeah, mate.
What newspaper?
Mate, the lies that you're not.
Well, no, 1 sec. What newspaper, dear?
Mate, listen, mate.
So 1 sec. So you've made 2 statements so far, but you're not clever enough to back them up. No. Act intelligent. No, get some brains and tell me what you're talking about.
Mate, listen to me. You know the lies that you're making about Labour activists, yeah?
Yep. The lies? Lies about Labour activists.
3 out of 5 times they've been dismissed out of claims of constability.
We're talking. You're talking about something completely different to the legal challenge that's going ahead. No, 1 sec. What? Dieter. No, Dieter. What's happening with the legal challenge that's going in at the moment? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know what's happening? Do you know what's happening with the legal challenge? Do you know what's happening with the legal challenge against Tariq Mahmood and the Labour Party?
Listen to me. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. So you don't know, do you? That's a complete lie, because you've just said about attacking Labour activists, and you're contacting me and sending me threats. You did it last year as well. So why don't you just grow some balls and say, and tell me what you actually mean?
I mean, basically, actually, the lies that you're posting on social media and on the internet, nobody believes you, mate.
What lies? A lot of people believe me because I've provided proof. No, Dieter. What lies then? What lies? Grow some balls. No, listen, grow some balls, my friend. Grow some balls. Are you going to grow some balls? Are you going to grow some balls? Are you going to grow some balls and tell me what you're actually talking about? So what lies? You've said that I've spread lies. What lies?
Listen to me, at the end of the day, I'm not a troll, yeah? If you're gonna...
You're acting like one, Dieter. Yeah, and Dieter, look, you only need to look at your Facebook profile to tell that you're acting like a child. You got Tony Montana splashed all over it, and you're messaging me saying you're a rat. But go ahead. What have I lied about? You've said that I've lied.
Listen to me, I'm a rat. Listen to me, I can be a rat.
You're a little bit confused now, Dieter. You've sent a message to me saying that I'm a rat. So anyway, you've just called me a liar twice. Go ahead. What have I lied about? If you're intelligent enough, you'll be able to tell me what. If you're intelligent enough and brave enough, you'll be able to tell me what I've lied about. Don't make me laugh, Dieter. Listen, okay. So if you went to King's School, you're intelligent enough to tell. If you make claims against someone, back them up.
Listen to me. So what? Listen to me.
I'm listening to you, but go ahead. If you've just told me that I've lied, so you're going to crack on and tell me? Jason Abel, what are you talking about?
Jason Applewhite, the Cambridge Police Crime Commissioner, mate.
What? You think he's going to do something about me, do you?
No. Do you think he's going to help you?
No, I don't. What are you talking about? The legal challenge is in against the Labour Party, and looking at
he's going to help you?
Who?
Miss Bashir?
Miss Bashir? What, are you trying to get names out of me now of who's helping me? You'd have to try a bit harder than that, Tony. Listen, you've said that I've lied twice, so if you're clever enough, back it up. So if I say to you now that you are...
Listen to me. So you're trying to say to me, yeah? Listen, I don't like Tariq, yeah? As much as I don't like him, yeah?
That's a lie, but go ahead.
How much money are you going to try to get out of him?
Try and get out of who, sorry?
Some, what are you trying to say to me?
Tariq, from what? Tariq Mahmood?
Yeah.
I don't want any money from Tariq Mahmood. I'd like Tariq Mahmood, a convicted vote rigger, to be exposed for what he is, and as he has been exposed for what he is.
What is he, mate?
He's a vote rigger. He's a convicted vote rigger who has lied, like the Labour Party have lied, about him being on their campaign. Do you deny that he was working on their campaign? One sec. Did he work on the campaign in Northwood? Did he work for Shaz Nawaz? Did he work for Lisa Forbes? What's that?
Jay, you know my father?
Your father?
Yeah.
Who's your father? I don't know who your father is.
He passed away now, yeah? Listen to me, read the article, yeah?
What article? You've not told me who your father is.
You know Mr. Eunice, yeah?
Eunice, no.
The Eunice, bruv.
I just said Eunice.
Councillor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Outside my clothes shop, he got beat up with the Dyson brush.
With a what, sorry?
With the Dyson. You know Dyson machine hoovers?
Yeah.
He got beat up because he showed disrespect and he assaulted my sister.
Who got beaten up?
A fellow Conservative, and you know the mayor as well?
Sorry, what's this got to do with anything? What's someone being beaten up with a Dyson?
I'm going to tell you a few home truths, yeah? You know in the mosque, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know research, bruv? I don't need to lie. You know the mayor got assaulted in the mosque, yeah? Well, he tried to get assaulted, Raja Akhtar.
Yeah. The convicted ballot burglar, Raja Akhtar, yeah, who went to prison.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Tariq now.
No. Raja Akhtar went into prison for being a vote rigger.
He got assaulted in the Koshia Mosque, yeah?
Yeah.
By my father, yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Raja Akhtar, he was the mayor at that time.
Yeah, and he went to prison. He went to prison, Dieter, didn't he?
Raja Akhtar went
I promise you. Google Raja Akhtar, the former mayor. He went to.
That was after.
No.
That was after.
Well, either way, he went to prison. But go ahead.
What do you think I'm talking about to you, mate?
I'm just telling you, you're mentioning Raja Akhtar, and I'm saying to you, he's a former mayor who went to prison, which is true. But
He got assaulted by my father in the Koshia Mosque near my house.
yeah,
And he got beat up, mate, because...
what's that got to do with anything?
Listen to me, do you know the TV station 822?
No.
It's called Noor TV, mate. It's a very Islamic channel, yeah? You go look at Birmingham newspapers, yeah?
Yeah.
You type in P. Siddiqui, mate, yeah?
Yeah, but listen, what are you trying to tell me? So
Mate, listen to me, you're trying to, like, do bad guys about...
no, one sec. You're talking about people getting. Why are we talking about people getting beaten up with household appliances? What's that got to do with anything? Just say it.
Because at the end of the day, you're slandering my cousin brother.
I'm what? Sorry.
You're slandering my cousin brother.
Your cousin's brother. Who is that?
I don't need to say any names.
Tariq Mahmood. Oh, come on, Dieter. So you don't support Tariq Mahmood, but now you're ringing me up telling me that what, you're going to beat me up with a Dyson Hoover. You have to try harder than that.
I'm saying to read the article. My father, in the past, mate, look at the mayor. Look, the mayor got assaulted in Peterborough Mosque.
What?
That in Google.
So yeah, no, okay. So why? So a convicted mayor got beaten up with a Dyson in a mosque. What has that got to do with me?
What's that got to do with the line you're spreading there, mate?
So what? You're threatening? Are you threatening to beat me up with a Dyson, or what? What am I going to be bludgeoned to death with a toaster? I don't.
Recording you as well.
Listen, I couldn't give an absolute toss, Dieter, Tony, whatever your name is. So anyway,
Listen to me, mate.
so one sec. We're talking about a convicted ballot burglar. So you're.
You're talking about Tariq.
No. We've mentioned Tariq, so you agree he's a ballot burglar, but
Yeah, I don't agree.
But also, listen, well, he went to prison for it, and he also worked on various campaigns and then lied about it. But as you've just said, and Raja Akhtar was a convicted fraudster who rigged an election and went to prison for it, funnily enough. So, okay, so what's your... So what? Are you saying I'm going to get beaten up in a mosque with a Dyson?
No, all I'm going to say to you, mate...
You're not brave enough to say, are you? You've practically said it. You're not brave enough to actually...
No.
You've put £500 into what? You've put £500 into what? A piggy bank? What's this? To buy a new Hoover or an engagement party?
Your engagement party.
My engagement party. What does that mean?
At the end of the day, you can buy 3-4 champagne bottles, have the time of the life, but please don't put your stuff on social media. So
Listen, I'm going to carry on putting on the truth on social media. I know you don't want me to, and they don't want me to, but it's already been proven. If you read the listen, Dieter. If you read the articles, instead of just jumping on your
out of 10. Listen
No,
to
no,
me,
no,
mate.
no. That you're a bit confused there because they have nothing to do. I didn't even report on those 5 cases. If you read my articles, they had nothing to do with our legal challenge. Our legal challenge. No, so you're not listening to me, are you? So, as I said, what you clearly don't know what's going on with the legal challenge, do you, or what it relates to?
So what legal challenge have you got?
So what? Sorry.
So what legal challenge have you got?
The legal, Google it. The legal challenge is in through the Brexit Party. It has a stack of evidence relating to postal vote fraud. Nothing to do with 5 independent cases. And every single no, listen to me a sec. And every single postal vote is going to be checked. Every single one that Tariq Mahmood has issued is going to be checked. And every single one of the people that we've spoken to, his tenants, who have also claimed that they went to vote, but that their votes they didn't vote at all, and yet it shows on the register that they did vote, which is a little bit suspicious, wouldn't you think? That's going to be taken into consideration as well, so it's far from over.
Listen to me, mate.
Go for it.
You know Mr. Nadeem, yeah?
Nadeem, are we talking about councillor?
Yeah, Mr. Councillor Nadeem.
Yeah.
Has he got a lot of fucking, the council's money, yeah?
Councillor money, what do you mean?
The cabinet's money?
The cabinet's money?
Yeah, the cabinet's money, mate. And the council's things that he does, do you take? The contracts?
I haven't got a clue. You do know I'm not a councillor, don't you?
I know you very much, Jay Beecher. You went through school, you went Jack and school.
Jay what, sorry? Bleacher, did you call me? Jack, and I didn't go to Jack Hunt School. I went to Bretton Woods. I went to Bretton Woods, and my name's Jay Beecher, not Bleacher.
Okay, Mr. Bleacher. Do you know
See, listen. I know you keep calling me Bleacher, as some of your other bizarre vote rigging friends call me, because you try and make out that I'm some sort of racist that wants to bleach people white. That's what, funnily enough, what Tariq Mahmood came up with, because he was trying to silence me from exposing the fact that he's a vote rigger working on Labour elections, just like you're trying to cover it up.
listen to me, mate.
But my name's Beecher.
Listen to me. Have you got any proof?
We've got, as I've, what, one sec. Are you denying that he's a convicted vote rigger?
Mate,
Wait, one sec. No. Answer that question, Tony. Tony, answer that one question. Is Tony Montana, Dieter Azam, is he a convicted vote rigger?
Are you recording me, mate?
Is he what are you talking about? Listen. Is he a convicted vote rigger?
Have you got any proof that he...
One sec. No, just answer the question. Grow some balls and answer the question. Is Tariq Mahmood, your cousin's brother or whatever he is he a convicted vote rigger?
Do you want me? Listen to me very carefully.
No. Answer the question and I'll answer yours. Is he a convicted vote rigger, your cousin's friend or brother or whoever he is to you? Is he a vote rigger?
You know Mr. Nadeem's an answer that question for you. And Shazia Bashir.
Nadeem and Shazia Bashir, you're saying that they're vote riggers?
No, I'm not trying to say anything, mate. At the end of the day, yeah?
No, listen, you, at the end of the day, you just keep throwing random names and talking about Hoovers and names and stuff. I'm not twisting any word. You're not actually making any sense. I'm trying to help you make sense and to get some clarity.
I'm trying to help you, mate.
You're not helping me at all. You've gone through the Argos catalogue with me, the electrical department, and you've mentioned about mosques and beatings. It's not helping me at all.
I'll bring you the Harrods catalogue, mate.
You'll bring me the Argos catalogue?
I'll bring you the Harrods catalogue, mate.
The hand catalogue?
The Harrods.
Harrods catalogue? And what are you going to do with the Harrods catalogue?
I'll put you up your bum, mate.
God, Jesus. That's a bit strange.
Papers, mate, and I think you can read them for the wiser words that you've got.
I didn't get a word of that, but listen, what are you saying? So are you saying the next time I step into a mosque that I'm going to get beaten with an Argos book, a Harrods book? I don't know what's going on.
Listen.
Go for it.
Are you going to come see me?
Do you, what for a cuddle? What, to do your vacuuming for you? What do you want? Listen, at the end of the day, Dieter. Listen. At the end of the day, I'm asking you questions. So you've said you refuse to admit that Tariq Mahmood was a convicted vote rigger. You've lied. No. Listen, you've lied and pretended that you don't like Tariq. Then in the next breath you've admitted that he's your cousin's friend. Then one sec. Then you've mentioned vacuum cleaners. Very bizarre. Then you've said that I've lied twice, but you can't tell me what I've lied about because it's a load of rubbish. Then you've said that there's no investigation going or a legal challenge, but then you've admitted that you don't know about that either. So bit of a strange call, really. I think you should have done a bit of homework, you know, before you called. It's a bit pointless, wasn't it?
Oh, do you want to get messed up?
Do I want to get what messed up?
Yeah.
In what way?
I don't know, mate.
Well, you do. So you don't know much, do you? This is what I mean. You don't seem to know much. You say these weird, you're making weird statements, but they're a bit half baked. You know, you're coming across a bit simple, if I'm honest.
Yeah, Wagwan, Dan.
Wagwan, where are we now?
Jay, you're a dead man.
I'm a dead man. I'm very much alive, my friend.
The Labour Party's going to catch up with you.
The Labour Party is going to catch up with me. In what way?
I don't know, Mr. Jay.
Well, you don't know much. That's what I'm saying, Dieter. You don't seem to know anything. You just keep making claims that you can't back up. Or you don't have the balls, or you don't have the knowledge. I'm just trying to work out.
So listen to me, mate. So what are you trying to say to me?
I've tried to say the same thing to you for the past 10 minutes that we've been on the call. I'm trying to. You've said that I've lied twice, but you can't tell me why I've lied. You've mentioned Dysons, but you can't say what that means.
Listen to me. You've been...
So you're doing it again, aren't you? So what? I'm dead, and the Labour Party are going to catch up with me. How are they going to catch up with me? What are they going to do?
Nobody's going to catch up with you, mate. Yeah?
So you're going back on that now, are you? You're backing down from that?
Well, I've not said anything, mate.
You haven't said anything. So you didn't just. So now you're lying. What is that? What? How many lies is that? 5 or 6? I'm losing count.
Listen, you're a dead man anyway.
I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man. In what way?
You are.
How am I dead?
Sorry, Jay.
What's that?
Listen to me.
Is Tarek sat next to you now?
Nah, he's not sat next to me.
Anyway, go on then. No. So why am I dead? Go, crack on.
No, you're not a dead man. I want to say that in general, the way you're...
See, you need to grow some balls, Dieter. If you're going to ring me up, if you're going to message me saying I'm a rat, talking about vacuum cleaners and going to mosque and getting beaten up and threatening me with family relations or anything, just have the balls to actually say what you mean.
Yeah, beaten up by the public, not me, mate. You're
No.
a lawyer.
Listen, how many? You've admitted you're saying that I'm a liar, but you don't know what I've lied on because I haven't lied on anything. You've admitted that you don't actually know anything about the investigation or the legal challenge that's gone in, and you're just basically trying to warn me off from the Labour Party. So why don't you want me to investigate the Labour Party or Tariq Mahmood? Go on, this is your chance just to tell me.
Whatever you want, mate. You can't do nothing against them. You can go suck your mum.
Suck my mum? How do you suck a mum? She's not a lozenger, is she?
You can lick her pussy.
God, you're coming across mega intelligent now.
Listen, Jay.
I'm listening.
You want to charge anything against me? Listen, who do you want to bring against me? Jason Nagwad?
But what are you talking? Do you think that I'm working with the police commissioner over here? Do you think that the police have helped out in the investigation?
Listen, mate. I'll give you one. Listen to me. You ain't done nothing to me. Tariq ain't my cousin, yeah? You can go suck your mum anyway.
No, but listen. You've said that he's your cousin's brother's mother or whatever he is. What is he? Your cousin's what?
He's nothing to me.
No. You said earlier. You're lying now. So again, Tariq Mahmood is.
Listen to me.
Oh, fuck me. How many times are you going to say that? And then I listen to you, but then you talk a load of rubbish and don't back up your claims.
Listen.
Go ahead.
You want to get my house address? I can give you my house.
What do you think that I want to come around and have a cup of tea with you and sit around talking about the Argos catalogue or the Harrods catalogue that you don't have?
I put a screwdriver up my fucking arse.
You'll put a screwdriver up your arse.
Yeah. And I'd make my lodger put one up your arse.
That's probably the weirdest threat I've ever had. So you're gonna put a tool up your rectum, and how's that gonna affect me? Or is that something you enjoy? I don't know. I don't know what you're into. That's taking DIY to another level, if I'm honest.
I'm not telling you, mate.
You've just said that you're gonna stick a screwdriver up your arse, and then you're gonna get someone to put one up my arse. Is that saying you want to be like me? I don't, or turn me like you? I don't know. Huh?
Your address?
You want my address?
No, I don't want your address. You know your address, yeah?
I know my address. No, I don't know my address. Of course I know my address. What's that got to do with anything? What, are you bringing your toolbox around?
Shall I?
What, you want to bring your toolbox around? I'll be honest with you, I'm not into any kinky, weird games put in.
You can give this to the social media.
Listen, I don't want to watch you insert anything in your rectum. I really don't.
Listen to me. I'm not trying to motherfucker.
What? That puts things up your rectum? Good lord.
No,
I don't.
I'm private people, mate. Listen to me very carefully. Listen to me. 5 grand I'll be shit. 10 grand I'll be shit.
10 grand what, sorry? 10 grand what?
You know 10 grand, yeah?
I know 10 grand. Go. I've heard of 10 grand, yeah. Go.
You know 150 pound notes?
You don't get, they don't exist, £150 notes. I'm sorry to tell you that.
150 pound notes.
£150 then, you mean?
150 pound notes.
Okay, what's that got to do with anything? So you've got £150 notes.
I'll give like 200.
Listen, I don't know whether I'm speaking to Tony Montana, Carol Vorderman, or Bob the Builder right now.
Listen to me, I think you're speaking to Bob the Builder.
I don't think you know who you are, do you?
Huh?
I don't think you know who you are, do you? I can hear someone whispering in the background. Who's that? Tarek. Hi, Tarek.
Uncle Army.
Huh? What's that?
What are you trying to say? What Tarek's here?
No, I'm asking you, is he here? I can hear people whispering in the background.
No, nobody listens to you, mate. Listen to me.
Oh, good lord. Listen, if I'm going to listen to you, though, say something worth listening to.
You ever come to my clothes shop, you know what happened to you?
Your what shop? Your self shop?
You know your boxes, yeah?
Good lord. Oh, listen, if we're going to go from screwdrivers up your arse to my boxes, this is...
I'll hang your boxes on the lamppost and I'll make 10 Pakistanis come out, and you know what? They can call the police as well. They'll be making you come down.
10 Pakistanis are going to come out and pull me...
Listen to me, this is general saying.
Hey, listen, it's not a general saying when you say that you're going to tie me up by my boxes to a lamppost and get 10 Pakistanis to come out. What are they going to do?
Did I say that, mate?
Yeah. You definitely did.
Yeah, listen.
And what shop? What shop's this?
I'm coming for you.
Huh? You're coming for me?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Regardless, I am, mate.
Okay, happy days. So at least you're admitting something now.
You know what?
You're admitting that you're coming for me.
I'm gonna
Oh, good. One sec. What?
have tea and biscuits.
This hasn't turned into one of those dirty calls, is it? I'm not paying for this call.
Listen to me. We're gonna have tea and custard creams. We're gonna have a talk at the end of the day. I love you recording me. So
Custard creams. Custard creams.
Yeah.
So we've got screwdrivers, custard cream, champagne, and £50 notes.
No. We just got custard creams for mine and your meet up, yeah, at the Central Mosque. And at the end of
Is that where I'm going to get beaten to death with a Hoover?
No, you will never get beaten to death with the Hoover. At the end of the day, I'm a good Muslim. And at the end of the
You're coming across as a good Muslim, definitely.
So what? You're recording me.
You're issuing me with death. You're issuing people death threats, sending them saying that you're a rat. You're accusing them of lying, but you actually don't know what you're talking about and can't back anything up.
Listen to me. You don't think I can find out your IP address?
My IP address.
Yeah, mate.
And do what with that?
Do what with that? Listen to me.
Oh, good lord! Listen! Stop saying listen to me. I'm listening to you, but
You recorded me, yeah? After a certain amount of phone calls, you recorded me, yeah? So you've been threatening me all my fucking
what have I threatened you with? Go for it.
Me, mate, yeah?
When have I threatened you?
Listen to me.
No. Another lie from you. So you've just made another accusation, which is false. But go ahead. What have I threatened you with?
What do you want?
No, I don't. What do you mean? What do I want? I don't want anything from you. You're the person randomly messaging me as you did last year because you don't like the fact that I'm exposing the person that you don't want exposing as a convicted fraudster who is still working on the Labour campaign, who's been proven to have lied, as well as Lisa Forbes have lied, and he is still working on the Labour campaign with Shaz Nawaz, with various people in North Ward, East Ward, Central Ward. So go on. Where have I threatened you? You believe, you think now that I'm recording you, so you've come out and said that I've threatened you, which is complete rubbish.
No, you have threatened me, mate.
What have I threatened you with?
You threatened me for my life.
I Oh, get a grip, son. When did I do this then? No, go ahead, because we'll be able to prove it, won't we? When have I threatened you?
You threatened me. You ain't got no evidence and no.
No, one sec. Where have I threatened you?
You sent me on the Glasses Street, mate. Where you
Down Gladstone Street? When was that then? What day and when?
Mate, this was last year, mate.
Last year in Gladstone Street. And you said what? I lived near there.
March the 3rd.
The what? So, when?
March the 3rd.
March the 3rd. So, before, one sec. So last year, on March the 3rd, that's a very specific date, I was in Gladstone Street and I was threatening you. And where were we? And what was I saying?
I'll let you listen to me. I've got cameras. I've got evidence. I'll let you reclaim that. This is me, Jay. I don't want to ever mess around with you.
So you lie? Are you going to admit that you've lied?
I'm sorry, listen to me. Even your Conservative, you know your ex-Conservative party, they know about me.
They know. So the Conservative Party know about you. And what's that meant to make me trembly kneed because someone's heard of you in the Conservative Party? I don't get your point.
You don't get my point, mate. You want to make it relevant.
Well, I'd like to make anything that you've said relevant, if you could. It'd be nice.
You fuck your mum up the ass.
Oh, what? Sorry?
Do you want me to give sexual sex to your mum?
Do I want you to give sex to my mum?
I will get sexual consent with your mum.
My mum would never give you consent for that, my friend. I can promise you that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. But anyway, going back to these death threats that I've issued you apparently now. This is quite laughable. On March the 3rd of last year, when I was in Tenerife, which is quite funny. So you sure it's 1 minute? You're sticking with March the 3rd?
So who am I?
Are you sticking with March the 3rd?
What's my name?
Azim, I'm looking at your Facebook now. Azim something. Azim, one sec. Dita Azam.
Very nice. Listen, I'll give this case to Sergeant Matt Gill, Steve Bordia, and Jason Aberwright. You know this case, yeah?
The legal challenge that's in at the moment, it's already been submitted.
Fuck the legal challenge. What challenge are you going to give?
No, you're saying what we're giving. It's already been submitted. The legal case is in. It's through with the lawyers, and it's against you. What are you talking about? You've called. I've never met you in my life. You've contacted me.
I've seen you.
Where have you seen me?
I've seen you, mate, with your fucking grey suit on, mate.
My grey suit, but that's quite funny as well, because as everyone knows, I wear the same suit and often get taken the piss out of it for it because I wear the same suit. It's always a blue. I don't own a grey suit, so very well done. I have a black suit and I have a blue suit. I don't wear grey suits.
Don't you?
No, I definitely don't wear grey suits, my man. So So you've lied. You're admitting you've lied now. So, well, okay. But going back to March the 3rd, going back to March the 3rd, when we didn't meet in Gladstone Street.
Listen to me. I said to you, do you want me to buy you a suit?
No, thank you. But what were you going to order it from Harrods along with the vacuum cleaner and the screwdriver?
Motherfucker, I've got both vacuum cleaners. You don't want to see. Listen to me. True articles, Jay. You don't want to come into packy areas.
I don't want to come into what areas? I don't want to what? I don't want to what?
You want to take a walk into Clandis Road?
You're telling me to stay away from Pakistani areas? Is that what you're telling me?
I didn't tell you to stay. I said, do you want to take a walk for your own?
I don't want to walk anywhere with you. Why would I want to walk with a man that said that he wants me to watch while he puts a tool up his rectum? I'm not twisting anything. Your words aren't making sense, Dita.
Mate, my words 100%, mate. Listen to me very carefully. I said to you, do you want to take a walk through Pakistani areas so you can get egged with curry powder?
You can't get egged with curry powder. I'd get curry powdered with curry powder, wouldn't I?
People can spray curry powder on you, then you can get egged.
So we've gone from me. You're downgraded now. We've gone from me being beaten with a vacuum cleaner, then me being hung from a lamppost. Now it's gone to being egged and thrown curry powder on me. This is all getting a bit. It's getting a bit weak now, isn't it?
You motherfucker, know where you live.
You know where I live. Where do I live then?
Let you worry about that.
I don't worry about. I'll never worry about you, Dita. I promise you this much. I'll never worry about idiots like you who message people on Facebook and try and put people off of exposing the truth. I'll never be afraid of people like you.
So what's the charge gone to, mate?
The charge is what?
What's the charging on to?
What are you talking about now? The legal... What are you on about?
Yeah, your legal petition.
It's already been submitted. It's waiting now. So what that means is that they can check every single postal vote, every single one, cross-reference it to what houses they came to, with the 400 that were rejected on dodgy grounds because they didn't match the system. They'll be matched back to any houses that came from Tariq Mahmood, that came from anywhere else. Any fraudulent votes that have been submitted will be exposed, and the people that forged them or that committed the electoral fraud will be exposed as well, and then there'll be penalties along with that. That's the whole point of this. We've gone down the legal route, and that was the right thing to do, and I'll never regret that, and I'll carry on with that.
You know Mr. from Dogstop, he was...
Are you going to listen before we begin with that? Are you going to say another name, give me a bizarre, weird story, but then not tell me what it relates to or what you actually mean? Or are you going to? Is this going to be a purpose? Because it's I'm ready for breakfast now, if I'm honest.
You know who's the best conservative that Peter joined, yeah? You know what his name was?
Azim, what?
You know what are you on about, mate? If I record me, listen to me. You know the best person, yeah? He was a conservative, he ran for 60 or 70 years, yeah? And
60 or 70 years?
Yeah, from New England.
From where?
From New England. New England. He gave my dad his land, yeah? He gave a planning permission from Alexandra Road.
What's this got to do with anything? This is what I'm saying, though. You keep throwing names and random stories and going off on a tangent, but...
Yeah, listen to me. You know you're conservative, mate, yeah? You're a liar. I know you're a liar. You're a teacher.
Why am I a liar? Go for it. You've said this 3 or 4 or 5 times now, but you've not been able to tell me on what ground, so you've not given any evidence. You know, I could say that you're a unicorn, but I'd need to back it up, surely.
Are you gay by any chance?
I'm not the one talking about sticking screwdrivers up my arse, Dieter.
No, listen to me. I've got plenty of escorts. Yeah, listen to me.
You what?
You want a screwdriver stick up?
Something about escorts, did you just say?
Yeah, your mum were...
You sleep with escorts? Why are you telling me all your sexual preferences?
My dad, you know your mother, yeah? And Jay Beecher used the fucking council's money and called escorts. Listen.
I've used council's money. I don't get council money. And I go with escorts. I don't go with escorts. You're coming across really, really like twisted now.
You record me, yeah? I'm being honest with you. You know you record me and you put it on the internet?
What?
You heard?
Listen, you keep saying, heard, you keep throwing names, making accusations, but then backtracking. You've shown no balls. You've not been clear. I've definitely got balls, my man. Definitely. I said what? And what are you going to do? Bring a screwdriver and a vacuum cleaner?
No, I'm going to bring a Jason bottle and a white bottle for your milkers.
Oh, what? Sorry. Oh, what?
I'm going to bring flowers, roses.
You're going to bring me roses?
Yeah, for your engagement.
You're creeping me out now, but I'll be honest with you.
Am I?
Creeping me out in the fact that you're accusing me of being gay, but which isn't a problem being gay. There's nothing wrong with same-sex marriage. I'm for people. Love is love at the end of the day. You know, if you want to confess anything to me, I didn't want to be an agony aunt this morning, but feel free. It's up to you.
You want me to fucking turn your blue for trying to pink?
I want to what? Sorry.
Are you recording me?
Yeah, I am now. Yeah, 100%.
Alright, thank you very much. Listen to me. At the end of the day, Jay Beecher is a liar.
On what grounds? On what grounds? Tell me why Jay Beecher is a liar.
Jay Beecher is a motherfucking liar.
What's he lied about?
I'm not threatening him. I'm just telling you the truth.
Well, it's all recorded. Every single part of our call is recorded.
He already threatened me, and I'm going to put this on Facebook.
Listen, good luck, my man, because I'm going to the police with this. One, it's a complete lie that I ever met you in Gladstone Street. I've got all your threats on record. I've got your messages, and I can prove that we never met in Gladstone Street and that I've never threatened you. So good luck with that, Dieter. Good luck. You're a clever man.
Who's Dieter? You said it on Tony before.
Dieter Azam. I'm looking at your Facebook because you've been messaging me through Facebook, and you're not very clever because now I have a trail on Facebook of you contacting me, me making it clear on there that I don't know who you are, you accepting that we've never met. What are you doing? You're not dialing up wicks or anything. You're not trying to get a what you call a screwdriver. I don't know what you're going for. Argos is cheap. Wilco's is your best bet. As I thought.